MUMIA Abu-Jamal. Hear that name. MUMIA Abu-Jamal. He speaks to us often from death row. Free MUMIA Abu-Jamal now. Brothers and sisters, we'd like to get your attention to talk about the case of MUMIA Abu-Jamal, our brother who has been on death row in Pennsylvania for more than 2 decades, almost 26 years, for a murder that he did not commit. There's ample evidence to show that he did not commit this crime, but he has been kept on death row and in prison because of his political activism on behalf of the poor, on behalf of those that are marginalized in this country. He has fought police brutality since he was a teenager, joining the Black Panther Party in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, going up against the racist Philadelphia Police Department. He has written, he has made commentaries. He speaks to us at rallies through a tapes that he makes from his isolation cell in Pennsylvania's death row. MUMIA Abu-Jamal is a leader and a hero of the people, not just in the United States, but around the world. His every word is a source of inspiration for us to keep fighting, fighting against injustice, fighting against war, fighting against poverty. He speaks for the rights of prisoners. He speaks for the rights of immigrants. He speaks for the rights of workers. Our brother MUMIA Abu-Jamal was just denied a new trial just a few days ago. And all around the world, starting today and tomorrow, there will be demonstrations and protests denouncing the injustice system of the United States. A court system, a police system, which has put over 2 million people in jail, most of them poor, many of them people of color. Many of them denied any kind of adequate legal representation, railroaded, ramrodded into prison, where they often provide free labor or very cheap labor for big business. MUMIA Abu-Jamal is someone that we all of us, millions around the world, stand in solidarity with, and we here in Atlanta want to raise his name up. We want to raise his example up, of someone who, even though he has been kept in an isolation cell for 26 years, nevertheless does not let the system get him down, continues to fight, continues to struggle, continues to offer hope and inspiration and leadership to people all around the world. MUMIA Abu-Jamal was convicted in 1982 of the murder of a Philadelphia policeman by the name of Daniel Faulkner. He has been on death row since 1982, fighting to win a fair trial. His case is one where the prosecutors removed the black jurors, where the ballistics of the gun do not fit the bullet that was found in Faulkner, where the eyewitnesses were coerced and have now recanted their testimony, where the evidence was moved by the police at the scene. It goes on and on and on, the violations of any kind of fair trial that MUMIA Abu-Jamal received in the racist courts of Philadelphia in 1982. MUMIA was a young man who joined the Black Panther Party as a teenager. He became a journalist and a radio personality in Philadelphia. And he wrote about police brutality, and he wrote about the slumlords, and he wrote about the tremendous discrimination and racism suffered by the black majority of Philadelphia. And for that, MUMIA Abu-Jamal incurred the hatred of the Philadelphia Police Department and of the prosecutors and of the establishment of not only Philadelphia, but the country. MUMIA Abu-Jamal. Hear that name. MUMIA Abu-Jamal. He speaks to us often from death row. He speaks of the struggle, the unity of the people. He never gives up hope and faith in the right and the ability of the people to struggle for what they need, to win, to overcome, to forge a new society. MUMIA Abu-Jamal. No execution, no life sentence. Free MUMIA Abu-Jamal now.
Free the moon 9 after 30 years of incarceration.
We need to say that. We need to say that MUMIA Abu-Jamal is just one of many, many, many political prisoners in the United States. In fact, I'll sort of ask people to call out their names. There are the Move 9. There's Leonard Peltier. There's Imam Jamil Al-Amin. There's Marilyn Buck. There's Troy Davis. Leonard Peltier. And thousands of others. Many, many people who were active in the 60s and 70s, caught up in COINTELPRO, the government program that spied on and destroyed active organizations. Oh, we have to mention the many political prisoners from the Puerto Rican independence movement, the many political prisoners from the Chicano and Mexicano movements, the many political prisoners of the Native American movement, the many political prisoners of the Vietnam anti-war struggle. All of them fought hard, fought every way they could, fought, as Malcolm X said, by any means necessary to stop the injustice, to stop the war, to stop the racism, to fight for their people. We stand here in solidarity not only with MUMIA Abu-Jamal, but with all political prisoners. In fact, all prisoners in the United States, all victimized by a system that rewards money and demonizes and criminalizes the poor. MUMIA Abu-Jamal. Hear that name. MUMIA Abu-Jamal. He speaks to us often from death row. Free MUMIA Abu-Jamal now. Free MUMIA Abu-Jamal now.